Maybe you've seen the same things I once did. Webinars are the best format ever for selling things online. Webinars give the highest conversions. Make big money with webinars. I remember seeing all that. I couldn't wait to get into webinars. Finally, I was going to make money just like the big guys. My troubles would be over. Then reality hit. Webinars are complicated if you don't know what you're doing. We can help you.
There are two big misconceptions I hear all the time. One, webinars don't work. Two, webinars are dead. Many people think that webinars don't work because they haven't been taught how to properly structure a webinar. They just wing it, making many mistakes. The other misconception is that webinars are dead, and that can't be further from the truth. Did you know that webinars are the highest converting digital medium with sales rates between 10 and 20%? So for every webinar that you have with 100 attendees, that means 10 to 20 of them will eventually buy from you. That's like adding 10 to 20 new pre-qualified leads to your sales funnel each week by just doing a webinar with 100 attendees. Now multiply that by 2, 3, 4, or even 10, and that's a lot of pre-qualified leads. Now this gets me super excited because 68% of the companies out there report that they struggle with lead generation. So if webinars are so great, why aren't more people using webinars to sell products and services and build huge lists? Why are the ones that are using webinars continuing to use outdated methods that don't even work that well anymore? Well, I'll tell you, they just don't know what they don't know. Webinars can be very profitable if you know what you're doing. The problem is most people don't. And the gurus and the corporate elites are using methods that are insanely complicated and they don't work for the average person. There's nothing worse than spending weeks, if not months, planning your webinar to only have 3 people show up. You can't believe it, so you check your software, you check your internet connection, you check your emails, but they're all working. But still, you only have 3 people on your webinar. You've waited as long as you can. You can't stall any longer. You must push forward and present your webinar to these 3 attendees. The bad thing is, you know your webinar's a flop. It's cost you time and money, but yet you must still muster the enthusiasm to spend the next 45 minutes to an hour presenting your pitiful webinar. But it doesn't have to be that way. My name's Anthony Flatt, and I'm a sales executive who makes a 6-figure living selling high-dollar physical products and services. The products and services I normally sell start at $5,000 and go up to $50,000 with complete systems costing between $250,000 and $1 million. In the last 30 years, I've sold over $100 million worth of products and services online and offline. Executive sales is a cutthroat business, and you're only as good as your next sale. So I've spent decades fine-tuning sales methods that work. The sales method that has made me a phenomenal amount of sales in the corporate world and kept my board of directors happy might surprise you. It's webinars, and specifically my offline webinar formula. I developed the offline webinar formula from almost 20 years of experience doing corporate webinars and live seminars. The offline webinar formula is written in plain English so anyone can understand it and start using it immediately. There's no mumbo jumbo, no corporate legalese. In the offline webinar formula, I'm going to teach you to create and present a webinar that sells without using any high-pressure sales tactics. I'm going to teach you the exact same formula that I used to generate over $1 million in sales in a single month. Not only are webinars great for creating sales, but they're great for doing lead generation. I'm going to show you how I took an old, outdated list and generated 4,600 pre-qualified leads. And the best part is, the leads themselves provided their name, their company name, their address, city, state, and zip code, their best phone numbers, and their best email addresses. If you struggle with sales, you're going to love this training because I'm going to teach you how to sell to your customer without using any high-pressured sales tactics. If you need more leads, then this training's for you because I'm going to teach you a systematic way to generate leads and how to build a customer list and have an ongoing flow of pre-qualified leads. If you're brand new to online marketing, let me show you how I do webinars step by step that will all but guarantee your webinar success. If you're in the super profitable offline market, learn how to become the authority for your products and services and have people coming up to you at every event and trade show saying, you're that person that does those webinars we've been attending, right? If you're a consultant or marketing agency, let me show you how you can build an almost unlimited list of pre-qualified leads for your customers. The best part is they'll pre-qualify themselves and willingly provide you with all their detailed contact information. Webinars work and can bring you the success you're looking for if you have somebody to show you how. Somebody that's been there, done that, and got the t-shirt. Oh, and remind me to tell you about t-shirts later. My formula for making money with webinars works even if you sell very inexpensive products and services. It works for online businesses, offline businesses, consultants, and agencies. I share all my webinar secrets inside the Offline Webinar Formula. The Offline Webinar Formula is a 6-module, 25-video, step-by-step training course. It includes downloadable videos, audios, checklists, and a 104-page ebook, all for less than the price of a gourmet pizza. And again, remember, there's no risk to you. I know how much this is going to help you. So there's a 60-day, no questions asked money-back guarantee. So get started today by clicking the button below, and I'll see you within a few minutes on the welcome video in the members area.